Okay, he's telling you the fight the sparring session, the rolling it was, but I'm going to tell you the true facts of it. He walks around. This man fights at 170. Johnny Hendricks. You know what this man fights at? 135. But you know what he said? Come on back, baby. I want some more. I haven't got enough. That's what I got through hearing you say.
Yes, sir. I mean, really, anybody who can bring it to me in the gym, I want to get my butt kicked in the gym. I want to get my butt kicked in the gym. You know, my trainer, every day he asks me, are you broken yet? And
that's all I heard today.
Yeah, yes, sir. And I say, no, sir. And I'm not satisfied with my session, and I don't believe my trainer, Brandon Crick, is satisfied with my session until I have absolutely given him exhaustion. And when I roll with the big guys, I'm going to give exhaustion. I'm going to give everything I can, because by the time I get to the fight, we're never going to find that exhaustion. I'm going to give that exhaustion to my opponent.
Don't forget, ladies and gentlemen, that was a 135 rolling with a 170. I want to make sure you understand that. And this man, another two words that your coach said, Brandon himself, no fear.
No, sir.
No, sir. These guys are humble in their words, because let me put them hands up, the things that knock out people for a living. I want to see them right here, baby. There they are. But, you know, let's go back to Frank Ortega. I want to ask you a question about, I'm going to tell you, if I remember correctly, it was the second round right before you submitted him. Mm-hmm. It was the second round. I was cage side. I saw legs going like a bowl of spaghetti everywhere. I was sitting there turning. Oh, I said, oh, my gosh, we've got a tap out come. We got submission. Before I knew it, you turned it and submitted him with a guillotine. Tell me about that special arsenal of whatever you call it, a bowl of spaghetti that you have as appendages that stick out of your body.
You know, like my trainer says, I was born to fight. I was built for this. My legs are double jointed. He caught me in a nice deep submission, and I got to give him all the credit for setting that up. It was beautiful, but I'm always ready for that submission because I'm double jointed. I got a lot of flack from that. I think after the fight, the ref said, man, I almost threw up. And I got to thank that ref for not stopping that fight, because I'd have been pretty sick if he did.
Yeah, you're right. Well, you know what? On a serious note, I'm going to sit here and tell you that your coach said this. Your mental discipline is very, very much in order. He doesn't have to worry. Look what I said. Doesn't have to worry about you at all from the standpoint of your commitment, your mental preparedness, your mental commitment, your physical preparedness, your physical, a beautiful body here. I got to tell you, you are looking good. I know you just came back off of a little layoff here, but your body still looks beautiful. You're walking around what, about 142, 143?
Yeah.
Golly, he only put on 7 pounds. I mean, you know, ladies and gentlemen, I got to tell you this. As an ex-paramedic, I got to tell you, when you got to cut a large amount of weight, that has a tremendous impact on your ability to perform. This man walks around naturally, just 5, 7 pounds over, and that's a lot to say to you, your discipline, your wife again, and also your coach of building that. Tell me, where does that discipline come from?
You know, life. I mean, truthfully, you know, it's a testament to my faith and to my hard work ethic. And I've always felt like if you want anything, you have to do what you need to do to deserve it. And that's one of the things that helped me get into that cage without any fear, because I know I've worked so hard that I feel like I deserve that victory. I don't want to get in there feeling like I don't deserve that victory.
Oh, man.
I want to know that I win the fight before I get in that cage. You know, in my mind, I've already won that fight. I've worked very hard.
I think what you're telling me is that's just a day to prove up everything, the champion that you are, of all the hard work you've already put in. It's just what they say. It's a presentation of the victory to you, the W. That's what that is.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I mean, most people are surprised at my demeanor inside and outside of the cage. And really, I work hard. I bust my hump for 3 months, day in and day out. So by the time I get in the cage, I'm locked in there with a man who wants to make all that work null and void, and I want to smash him. And I think that's one of the things that's the guy who shows him in the cage. He's the guy who has compressed fire for 3 months and who is going to be unrelenting when it comes to the victory.
Well, I got to tell you, the fight fans are loving that information, because that's what we come here to see. We come here to see the relentlessness and the gravel in your gut, the preparation before, because we don't want to see you prepare in the ring and the cage right here, because it's too late. It's too late. Another question. You've got a special shirt on. Tell me about the shirt you have on.
Oh, this is from my sponsor. Actually, the shirt and the shorts are from my sponsor, Dom Fight Gear. Those are the guys who take care of all my gear when I'm in the cage and when I'm training. So I got to give them a shout out for sure. And then I have another sponsor, Execution Fight Gear, and they take care of my grappling gear and my boxing gloves and my mitts. Those boxing gloves are great, so I suggest, if you want the fight gear, check out Dom. If you want some training gear, check out Execution. They're great and they're good people. They take care of me very well.
Okay, we're going to wrap this up here, Alex. But as I'm sitting here thinking, and I'm trying to bring this to a culmination, I know there's so much more information here. We're going to catch you later on because I know that we're going to hear and see, and you're going to move this world around. You're going to move this cage around. There's no doubt you got a beautiful, beautiful coach, Coach Crick, Brandon Crick. Let me ask you, what can you say to anybody else who is maybe in the 135 weight class out there, maybe that could be viewing? Anything you want to say? Shout out to anybody, call out. You figure out what you want to say here. I'm going to let you have the mic.
I think they all know. I don't think I have to say anything. I'm gonna approach it just like I approach everybody. If you hear me talking before the fight, in the cage, I'm a very passionate man. I'm very passionate about this sport, and anybody who's going to get in that cage with me is going to feel that passion, and they're going to feel that pressure. I'm not going to call out anybody, but I'm saying I'm willing to fight anybody. So whoever's next, I'm going to train very hard for you. And if you expect to fight me, you're going to know that I'm coming for you. But I have no names for them, But I just can't wait to get a face for this aggression.
Well, I tell you what, I'm gonna close it up right here, but I'm gonna repeat what your coach says. I heard Coach Brandon for 2 hours, 2.5 hours. Make them pay. Make them pay.
Yes,
Make them pay for stepping to the left, right, for coming at you, for letting you hit him. Make them pay for that.
Sir. I've been training under Brandon since day one of MMA, and his training style suits me. He doesn't try to get in here and make me into a copy of himself. He looks at me and he evaluates my style, and he pushes me to make them pay for everything, and I'm sure you can see that in the cage. If they hit me, I'm going to make them pay. If they run, I'm going to make them pay. If they kick me, I'm going to make them pay. I'm going to make them pay for signing a damn contract. And that's the way we train in here. That's the philosophy that we bring in here from day one.
Alex, I love it. I love it. I want to make sure, fight fans and promoters, fighters, everybody, if you want a piece of this man, I think he's offered himself as a sacrificial lamb for all MMA fighters at 135. He's giving himself to you right now. All you got to do is go to Dragon Outcast. Let me make sure you don't miss this one. Let me spell it out for you. It's Dragon, D-R-A-G-O-N, Outcast, OUTCAST .hotmail. That's Brandon Crick. The phone number. Now, y'all listen up. But we're going to have it at the end of this video, at the end of this interview. It's 972-804-4242. 972-804-4242. Whether you're in Oregon, whether you're in Washington, whether you're in Arlington, we're ready for you. On behalf of www.NorthTexasFisticuffs.com, it's been another pleasure. Let me shake that hand as I shake the hand of an artist who makes the cage what it is. He develops what it is, and that is a house of mercy if he chooses, and he's not. Well, till the next Roland's Recap, we salute.
I write long for hours, putting in overtime. Let me put it quite simply, Holmes. I work hard till I'm known as Rap's Quincy Jones. I'm just a working man, don't make me hurt you, man. I'm just a nigga who fell victim to circumstance. So let me move, let me fill my void. Home quick till it's chips ahoy. Holla at your boy. And I still hustle like crazy. I just adjusted my job.